It's nothing. That didn't look like nothing to me. You'd better lie down for a while. No, really, I'm fine. Anyway, we've still got work to do. Nay, Thancred had the right of it. 'Twould be unwise to exert thyself overmuch. I appreciate your concern, I do. But I wish you'd stop fussing. Ryne, thou knowest not the strain thou dost place on thyself. Though the elements of water and earth hast been restored, continued exposure to the empty, stagnant ether may yet sap thee of thy remaining strength. Now that you mention it, I've been feeling a bit out of sorts ever since we got here. I should probably get away from the empty and rest for a while. Pray do so. Meanwhile, I shall remain here. The restoration of the first two elements hath produced unexpected results, and I require time to analyze our findings. However, I must ask thee to refrain from discussing our work in the empty, even with our closest comrades. Why? I thought they'd welcome the news. And indeed they shall, once we have more to show for our efforts. Nevertheless, this mission is one of surpassing danger. I am loath to place our dearest friends at risk unless absolutely necessary. You have their best interests at heart, I'm sure, but to be perfectly honest, I'd prefer not to keep secrets from people that I trust with my life, and I don't want to make a habit of this, but I'll do as you ask. He knows all about secrets, eh? The little secret keeper. It seems to me that Ryne isn't the only one who would benefit from a change of scenery. Our Sleeping Beauty would likely fare better in more hospitable surroundings. We'll need to have our associates from the Crystarium organize a safe place for her to stay. If you and two could go on ahead and have a word with them in Souq, we'll catch up with you once Ryne is finished, whatever it is that he needs to do. He's concerned. Perhaps thou, too, shouldst accompany her on the return journey. I dare say she would be glad of thy presence. No, not this time. She's come such a long way since we first met, and I worry that relying on me too much will only hold her back. We won't be staying in the First forever. The time will come for Ryne and I to part ways and for her to follow her own path. No, she's coming with us. We already established this at the end of 5.0. I know you understand this too, Ryne. I see you trying to pass on as much of your knowledge as possible while you still can. And to her credit, she's actually taking most of it in. Ryne is possessed of a natural affinity for etherology, unlike some who shall remain unnamed. Him? Or me? He's talking to one of us. A natural affinity for staying awake during your lectures, more like. Though, come to think of it, she doesn't really take after me at all. However, like thee, she is predisposed to brooding in silence in lieu of voicing her concerns. Says the master of keeping his cards close to his chest. Anyway, too, you better take the sky slipper with Ryne. It's true that she's been through a lot lately, but so have you. We'll need you ready for the challenges that lie ahead, so go on and get some rest. Thancred always is the guy who looks out for me. Nobody else does. Everybody else wants me to jump into the fire. Thancred's like, go get some rest. We shall await news of thy safe arrival in Amarang. Do I get to drive? There's no way Ryne gets to drive. Like, if Ryne drives this over me, like, come on. It seemed like you were all having quite a serious discussion. I hope I haven't given you any cause for concern. Well, if you say so. I probably shouldn't stay in the empty any longer than necessary, though. So, do you want to take the first shift piloting, or shall I? No, I do. No, I want to drive. I'm glad I had you there to keep me company. I have no idea how I would have passed the time otherwise. Now that we're here, I need to find our contact from the Crystarium. Before that, I was hoping I could have a word with you. Something's been on my mind. Oh really? This might not be the best place for it though. Those creatures over there look a bit hungry. Oh, we're going back to the spot. Oh yeah, it lines up. She was at the top of the thing. I know, okay. And then it's a way out there. When I first spoke to Thancred and Urianger about what I'd sensed in the empty, part of me wished we could have just left it alone. I guess I was scared of what we'd find. But now that we found Eden, I know that I made the right choice. And if I'd given in to my fear, I probably would have spent the rest of my life wondering what might have been. That's good advice. From now on, whenever I hear that voice inside telling me to run away, to hide, I won't listen. That's not who I am anymore. Even so, all the courage in the world is not going to help me decide what we should do with that girl when she wakes up. Do you remember what she said right before she passed out? Why am I here? What is happening? What if she's being controlled or forced to act against her will? Whatever the case, it's clear that she's not a monster. She's a person like you or me. Obviously, she knows something about Eden, and we need all the information we can get. But more than that, I just want to talk to her, to find out who she is and if there's anything we can do to help her. On the other hand, we mustn't forget that she's already attacked us once. What's to say she won't try it again when she wakes up? If she keeps us from reclaiming the empty, it will be all my fault. It's no good, I can't make up my mind. What do you think we should do too? Even Emmett Souq had his reasons, we should at least hear her out. Nah, there's not much we can do until she's awake. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, Ryne. Don't even worry about it. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't be trying to decide her fate before we even know who she is. Exactly. In the meantime, we'll have to be patient and hope that she comes around soon. Until then, I'll try to concentrate on the here and now. Speaking of which, I still need to see Urianger's errands. The people we're on our way to meet lent us the Sky Slipper and most of the apparatus we've been using. And since we've been sworn to secrecy, I assume the same applies to them and their colleagues. Anyway, once that's over with, we can find a place to relax. Sounds good to me. Oh yes, Bill. Good to see you guys again. Ron, there's my boy. Now that we're here, allow me to introduce you to two members of our inner circle, or whatever you want to call it. Ron? Oh, Ghoul. Oh yeah, of course. What up, boys? Ah, Ryne. What a relief it is to see you return unharmed from your expedition. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. We were gone a little bit longer than we expected. So, I'd like you to meet Luri. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As representative of the Settlement Council, I am here to oversee the delivery of equipment deemed necessary to your mission. I will be on hand to provide any assistance you may require. He seems nice. Actually, there's something we'd like you to take care of. It's probably best not to talk about it in the middle of the market though. This guy looks freaky as shit. I'll take it from here too. You should get some rest. But before you go, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. We still have a long road ahead of us, but if we give it our all, there's nothing we can't handle. I like this song. I see. Though it is mere supposition, it would behoove us to proceed with caution. Moreover, I would refrain from discussing the matter with Ryne and Tu until we know more. Well, I appreciate you telling me, even if it is too soon to be sure. I'm the one watching over her after all. What have they figured out? What do they know about her? The Oracle of Darkness. Oh, the inverse. I see. Interesting. I pray it is not true. So what? Oh, okay. Mind is whirling now. This guy freaks me out. Ah, there you are. I'm part of the team helping with highly classified and very, very secret thing. The fact of the matter is, I've come to inform you of a rather interesting development. It's about the girl who was brought back from the empty. She finally woken up, you see. Yalfort. And two. We heard the news from Thancred. Is it true? Why, yes, it most certainly is. Apparently, her name is Gaia. Okay, I see what they're doing. Gaia was a Greek god of Earth, right? Like the planet, if I'm not wrong? Like Mother of Earth? So they're really going in on the Greek stuff here. She claims to be a free citizen of Yulmore, although she remembers nothing of the events leading up to her attack on Eden. She's lost her memory? Parts of it, at the very least. We also cannot be sure whether she's telling the truth or if it's merely a ruse. She's yet to display any hostility, which is encouraging, I suppose. And Thancred's with her now, is he? Yes, he's taken her to Yulmore, mainly to verify what she's told us so far. Quiz the locals, that sort of thing. After that, the plan is to come back here, though they're taking rather longer than I anticipated. I do hope nothing is amiss. I get bad vibes from this guy. I don't know why. Good grief, are you always this slow? Hello? Hello? God dang! At this rate, it'll be dark again before we know it. The night sky returning is all well and good, but it does make each day seem awfully short. Are you still dragging your heels back there? At least act as if you've got a purpose, would you? Is she talking to Thancred? Holy moly, that was unexpected. But she's... Isn't she the same age? Okay, we're not... Yep, if she's the same age as Ryne, maybe take back that. Ignore me. Now look here, I'm not one of your servants. Why don't you try carrying your own luggage for a change? Thancred, you're back. You lot are a sight for sore eyes. Yes, even you, Urianger. Gaia and I have just finished shipping her personal effects from Yulmore. She just brought like the whole fucking thing with her. I'm glad we could finally meet. Properly, I mean. So, did you learn anything useful? Other than where she lives, not an awful lot. Her supposed neighbors barely knew the first thing about her. Cause she's from another world? Hells, she barely knows the first thing about herself. Her recollection of her life in Yulmore is patchy at best. But she seems convinced that she'll regain her memory if she accompanies us, and so she invited herself to join our merry band. And for her first act, she ordered me to carry her luggage. She seems quite sassy. She seems the complete inverse of Ryne. Ryne's like awfully timid. She's like, carry my luggage, Thancred. If you insist on standing around talking, might I suggest finding a place to sit down first? My feet are killing me. Then perhaps you should have chosen more sensible footwear. Still, it's not such a bad idea, shall we? Old Thancred. I bet he wish he came with us now. Okay, well I wonder what Ryne thinks. I've got so many things I want to ask, but I probably shouldn't bombard her with questions. Well, I've given you my early impression of Gaia, but I would be interested in hearing your opinion. Go on and talk to her and see what you make of her situation. Having a little round table? So you don't remember anything at all? Not attacking us? Not falling unconscious? Such selective amnesia would rightly raise suspicion within those of a cautious mind. Yet, if she doth speak the truth, it would lend credence to my current hypothesis, though admittedly some further... Not now, Urianger, she's only just woken up. We don't want to bore her back to sleep. In any case, I prefer to follow my instincts, and they're telling me that Gaia means us no harm. After much deliberation, I thought it only right to let her know about our work in the empty, as a sign of goodwill. After all, trust works both ways, though I would ask you to not to let your guard down just yet. The look. So you're the one I was supposed to have fought. Come to think of it, I recognize you from somewhere. I do have a little pretty face, yes. Or perhaps you just didn't make much of an impression. But to be honest, I do feel that since meeting you, those hazy memories are becoming slightly clearer. It's like remembering fragments of a dream, only to realize those things actually happened. It's as though my whole life has been leading to this. Thou speakest as though thou didst expect these events. I guess you could say that. It's what the fairy tells me. What is the thing that's carrying her? I can't see it, but it's as though there's someone else inside me, and I can hear its voice in my head. It whispers to me and lets me use its power. Magic, I suppose you could call it. Not that I know much about that sort of thing. Oh, like the echo? Maybe? It must be. That must be what she's referring to. And this power alloweth thee to tear open the fabric betwixt realities, that thou mayest call forth the ether starved denizens of what remaineth of the 13th. What? Was that supposed to mean something, or are you just spouting random words at me? Get used to it. Honestly, I don't know how you all put up with this. I've only just met him, and his insufferable prattle is already giving me a headache. Gods, I still can't believe I'm having this conversation. And to think that I was flying about in a suit of armor waving a sword, that doesn't sound like me at all. Someone else inside you. Like Minfilia was inside me. Right. She had some form of the echo too? Aye, the similarities cannot be ignored. Though it is too early to say with certainty, Gaia may well be the Oracle of Darkness. The Oracle of Darkness? What does this mean? It means that you may have been right when you said she had something in common with Emmet Souq. Those who have been used as a living host by an Ashen have no recollection of... have no recollection of events that occurred during their possession. This I know from personal experience. That's a throwback, but Gaia seems to have some memories still, even if they're a little hazy. Moreover, she has remained in control of herself even when she heard the voice within, much like you and Minfilia. And though Ryne was very much her own person, Minfilia's presence did exert a change upon her outward appearance, granting her hair and eyes a hue akin to that of our dear departed friend. It is therefore not unthinkable that Gaia's raven locks may be a manifestation of the darkness which hath come to reside within her. Oh, so this is after the fact. But I was born like this, and my parents, they both had black hair too. Okay, maybe not. Or at least I think they did. It's been so long since I saw them, I can't remember too well. But enough about me. You're Minfilia, aren't you? The Oracle of Light, who they were hosting in Yulmore? That's right, though imprisoning is a better word. They kept me locked away, and I didn't know much about Yulmore and its people, or the rest of the world for that matter. I see. And how exactly did the Oracle of Light come to run with the Warrior of Darkness? Well, it started when... long ass story. Yes, I still remember the day everyone went raving mad and Lord Valthree fled. Everything after that is still a blur though. From what Gaia's told me, she wasn't a part of the mob that attacked us, but how was she able to resist Valthree's control? Mayhap 'twas the intervention of this fairy of whom she speaketh. As curious as that may be, we still don't know why she appeared out of nowhere as soon as Eden took flight. This is just a guess, but I'd say that the fairy reacted to it in some way, and for whatever reason made me go after it. Huh. Yes, that seems like the only explanation. I don't know about you lot, but I've had enough nattering. I'm going back to Eden. Wait, but why? The fairy wanted something from Eden, and knowing what that is will bring me a step closer to discovering exactly what has been living in my head all these years. Besides, my memories aren't going to restore themselves, and certainly not through idle chit-chat. So I'm going, and that's that. Okay. Gaia, wait. Insufferable. Utterly insufferable, and yet we can't well leave her to her own devices. Come on. Okay, she's our new leader, I guess. Yeah, so Gaia's an interesting character. I still don't really know who she is. The Oracle of Darkness. Does she exist? It seemed like she exists in the same, like, reality as us, though? Or maybe it's just, like, the same things happened there? But there was talk about, like, the tearing of fabric of reality or whatever the hell. So I thought she came from somewhere else. But that wouldn't make sense because you need an Oracle of Light and an Oracle of Darkness in the same place, no? Get away from me. Uh-oh. Ew. Gaia. Let's see how she handles this. It seems I have no choice. No choice what? Yo. She's a mage? Okay. What did that do? Apparently nothing. What the fuck? Okay. She's got a handle on things, I guess. What am I? Oh yeah, the mechanics. That's cool. That's a cool little tie-in. Why did she get the evil music? What are you all gawping at? I don't mean to stare, but it's not every day I see magic like that. So, this is the power of the fairy you spoke of. Ever since I was a child, it has whispered to me, telling me what to do. That's how I came to use its power. But there are things I can't even explain. Holes ripped in thin air, terrifying creatures crawling out, ghastly looking blades and armor appearing out of nowhere. But worst of all is the dark energy that comes from inside. Oh. This power, it feels as though it's only flowing through me and never truly mine. And even when it answers my call, it always takes a few moments for the spells to work. So in summary, you don't have control over the magic. Well, it's not as if I ever tried to control it. I haven't made a habit of fighting wild beasts. Unfortunately, it's part and parcel of traveling through Amarang. And while I understand that you want answers, you're not going to find them unprepared as you are. But if your heart is set on this, then we'll help you. Ryne, think about what you're saying. You're seriously considering taking Gaia to see Eden? Yeah, wasn't that where she was trying to get to? There's no telling what might happen if she loses control again. So the safest option is for her to stay away until our work is done. Somewhere we can keep an eye on her. You must realize it's for her own good. Oh, that look. I must concur with Thancred's assessment. At present, we know precious little of Gaia's origin, and less still of her powers. If she is indeed the Oracle of Darkness, her presence may complicate a task already fraught with peril, placing our mission and her own well-being in jeopardy. In full knowledge of the risks, dost thou still wish to pursue this course? I do. Oh. It wasn't so long ago that I was living in isolation, being held against my will. Maybe the people keeping an eye on me thought that was for my own good too. But if we shut Gaia away for our own convenience, we're no better than Valtteri and Ranjit. I've learned that when someone is in need, we must reach out a helping hand, not push them away. Now it's my turn to do for Gaia what you've all done for me. Oh, Ryne. Even knowing the danger that lies ahead, I won't choose the easy way out. This is the path I've chosen. Is that good enough for you? Ooh, the sass. Well, can't say fairer than that. How about you, Ryne? The light of thy spirit doth burn bright. Mine apologies, my dear, but we felt it necessary to test thy resolve. Ah, let it suffice to say, thou hast left no room for doubt. For what it's worth, Ryne, I never doubted you. But make no mistake, the danger that Ryne and I spoke of is all too real. If you're prepared to go through with this, we'll be right there beside you. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I couldn't care less who I travel with, but if we're going to go, then let's get going already. There's supposed to be some sort of craft waiting at the southern watchtower, yes? Come along then, and don't fall behind. And away she goes, I guess. No time for emotions. It might be a bit of a tight squeeze with the 5 of us, but we'll manage. Perhaps Ryne can sit on top of our luggage. Where's the luggage? Oh, at the back. I'd like to see that. I like this place at night though. Something about it. Moon. I remember who's on that moon. I see you up there, Elidibus. Eden, where I'll find the answers I seek. The bringer of the flood, the first Sea Eater, would it lead me to my past or my future? Are these like internal thoughts? Huh. What awaited on the path ahead I couldn't say, but I had no choice but to take the first step. Oh, it's like a narration. Cool. I know what it's like. It was the same for me, but I was lucky because Thancred freed me from Mulemoor and I had a chance to see the world. More importantly though, I met all kinds of people and they taught me not to live in another's shadow, but to be myself. Maybe one day, you'll have that chance too. I knew she was going to respond like this. Said your piece, have you? One day. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know how the great Oracle of Light sees such things. But for someone like me, who's only known life in Mulemoor, there was no tomorrow. There was no future, only the here and now. And while we waste the time on these meaningless conversations, I feel each moment of my life is slipping away. Time. It won't wait. Not for me, not for anyone. I don't know how much longer I can hold on to who I am. I'm sorry, Gaia. Gaia? That's probably not even my real name. It isn't? When Thancred asked me my name, I couldn't remember. Oh, Thancred named her? That's when the fairy oh, it was the fairy, I see. That's when the fairy whispered to me, Gaia. But if you grew up in Mulemoor, surely someone there must know who you are. Everyone I once knew had either disappeared or been turned into Sin Eaters. Those whose faces and names I still remember, that is. In the end, we found not a single person who so much as recognized me. As far as I can recall, I've never been the most sociable person, but still, yeah, we can tell. Well, even if it's not your real name, I think Gaia sounds lovely. If you're happy with it, then that's what I'll call you. And if you're willing, instead of the Oracle of Light, please call me Ryne. It's not the name I was born with, that's long forgotten now, but the one the people whom I consider family gave to me. Aww. Is that so? Well, As much as I'd love to keep up this chatting, there's something that's bothering me. I thought the fairy would have reacted to Eden in some way, but so far nothing whatsoever. From what I gather, it wasn't until Eden started moving that I appeared out of the blue. Huh. Perhaps if you were to actually try flying it somewhere, the fairy might break its silence. If you've got elements to restore whatever it was, why don't you hurry up and get it over with? At once, your ladyship. Aye, it may be best to resign ourselves to her mannerisms. Good thing we're not wholly unfamiliar with attending nobility, given certain company in the Scions. Of whomsoever dost thou speak, I wonder? Alright everyone, I think we've talked for long enough. If you're ready, let's make our way to Eden. Okay! Finally! Following the initial changes wrought by the release of water and earth, the empty hath displayed no further signs of alteration. Stability, some may call this and be satisfied, but in truth, it is passivity. A passivity stemming from the light's ever-pervasive presence. If we are to break the status quo, we must needs employ a catalyst, a third element that shall rouse and stabilize those unleashed energies in activity. Therefore, I propose lightning. So the primal would be Ramuh, yes? Okay. From what I've heard, he's a guardian of the forest and not particularly keen on conflict, but you've actually fought him, haven't you? I spent most of the time chasing after orbs with varying degrees of success. This is true. I wonder if the sylphs had anything to do with that. I hear they can be quite mischievous, much like the pixies of Ilmeg. I'm glad to see our lessons have paid off. Well, it's like you say, if we want to call forth an accurate representation of the primal, I should picture it in my mind as clearly as possible. At the very least, it's worth a try, but the rest is up to two. She's like, whatever. In order for this to work, we need to actually fly somewhere, yes? So rather than sitting in one spot while you exchange anecdotes, why don't you get this blasted thing moving first? One must admit, the suggestion is not without merit. Ryne might have suggested the Gandalf Thunder Plains as our next location. These plains, it is writ, were perpetually blanketed in storm clouds. The only source of illumination, the ceaseless barrage of lighting. The ambient ether that lingereth there shall provide ideal conditions for the summoning. And that's where we're heading. Come on, Eden, we've got a job to do. Alright. Ryne just connects and goes. This should be a good spot as any. Okay, what fucked up version of Ramuh are we getting? Alright, 2, whenever you're ready. Memories of Ramuh flash through your mind. I wonder what size his beard is gonna be. They better not remove the beard. Eden's verse Fulmination. The weird remix of the Ramuh theme.
There's no turning back. Get ready.
Oh shit! Oh shit! They trimmed his beard. He's fucking Giga Chad Ramuh.
So, this is Ramuh.
Oh god dang. Holy Moses. Hey bro. So he's on Ixion. Sick. Crippling blow. Judgment Bolt. That's usually a spread, right? Oh, we stay away from that one, okay. Orbs, not orbs. Okay, Tank's got the surge protectors. I'm staying away from these. I think if it's the same type of mechanic, I think some people need to soak the orbs. But not too many, and you need to leave some for the tanks or some shit. I'm gonna pick up one. Fuck it. The same type as the extreme, I believe, right? Where the more there are left, you need, like, they do increase damage. What the fuck is that? I'll pick up another one. Staying out of that. Okay, we get the spears again. Oh, we got 4 this time. Okay, we go to this one because these both are up. No! Look how many orbs there are. They had to include the orbs. Floor cleaner POV. It's a nice floor we got, huh? Look at the lovely textures. Alright, baby, we're back. Oh shit. Can I knockback midi this? No, I'm dead. Okay. Well. Okay, I didn't see those guys. Yep. This is harder than Ur. I'm gonna say it. Oh, the bigger one? Okay, bigger one. I don't really okay. Do we need to pick up the orbs? I'll pick up one. Fuck it. Surge protection. Not always good from electricity. It's a lot of dead folk. Okay, we stay away from that. Oh no. Which one comes first? Surge protection. I feel like this surge protection is saving my life. I don't know if it is or not. Oh fuck. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Oh fuck. Nice. Yeah, I feel like people should be picking up those orbs. I'm not even keeping it. Okay. Okay, that was orb. Okay, I should have gotten an orb there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, dude. No. That's not fair. What can I do there? The healers are putting in work, I gotta say. I'm gonna collect 2 of these. I don't know if 2 is good or bad. I'll get another one. Fuck it. So we can just go in the middle, the two go in the corners. There we go. And then stay away, maybe? Oh, that's the surge protection. Okay. I'll get another one. I love how they changed the cast name to Judgment Volts, then Judgment Bolts. Ramuh envelops the battlefield in energy. Or electricity or something. Oh boy, I got lucky. I should have known. No, I didn't get my thing off. Dang, son. That one was wild. I have taken thy measure, rear light. He says the same thing. That's cool. Ooh. Okay. I thought I was prepared to expect anything, but I didn't expect Ramuh to turn out quite like that. She didn't even get to see the beard. Sag. Appearance aside, he was quite aggressive as well. The sylph's belief in him as a kindly guardian clearly makes a difference to his temperament. Anyway, I'm just glad it's over. Let's get back to the camp and see if anything's changed. The crystal's a different color, but apart from that, it all looks the same. It may look the same, aye, but it feels different. The air has grown slightly more humid, as it does before rain. Okay. I have to say, I'm not exactly prepared for wet weather. If Eden can control elements and so on, can't you tell it to send those clouds somewhere else? Speaking of which, I'm not very impressed with its so-called powers. If changing yellow crystals to purple is the extent of its abilities, it's no surprise the fairy didn't bother showing up. I hope that whatever's next is more worthwhile. Okay, we've had water, earth, thunder. We still need, I guess there's gonna be ice, maybe? Like Shiva? And fire? Oh, Garuda. Wind. Okay. Rather than influencing the ground beneath our feet, Eden hath brought change to the firmament above. And yet, 'tis clear that a more dynamic element is required for the natural cycle of precipitation and evaporation to be complete. So we need movement. Would wind do the trick? Aha! Most certainly. It seems we have a plan. Let's not dwell too much on the effects of each individual element and instead focus on seeing them all restored. The power of an oracle, not to be sniffed at, it seems. All my life, you were a constant companion, your voice ever seeping into my mind. Why then of all times did you abandon me? Shit, she's emo. Deaf even to the crashing of thunder. Or were you simply biding your time? Into the firestorm. Okay, so I thought we were going for wind. Ere we set out once more, might I ask if thou art familiar with the process by which rain is made to fall? I do not need a geography lesson. Algan conspiracy. They made it. It certainly would not be beyond the Alligans to manipulate the weather, if such is thy suggestion, but it is of naturally occurring phenomena that I would speak. It was a joke, Uri. It was a joke, bro. Though it could have been the Alligans. I wouldn't be surprised if we find out, like, the end of Endwalker, or in Dawn Trail, that actually, yep, no, it was the Alligans that made weather. With the restoration of our first element, the empty was once more blessed with the most essential ingredient in the cycle of precipitation, water. Under normal circumstances, the heat existent in the atmosphere would cause water to evaporate from the land's surface. As invisible vapour, it is borne by the wind high unto the firmament, where it doth condense into clouds before descending once more, returning to the land in the form of rain. It seems we need wind-aspected ether to create more clouds. That it hasn't rained yet must mean there aren't enough. And even before that, we need fire-aspected ether to make the water evaporate. Ah, okay. It seems to me that one's not much good without the other. Why don't you just draw out both elements together? We're not that strong. You're suggesting that two fight the two deiform entities, each one as deadly as Ramuh, at the same time? Nah, right? You realize how absurd that is? And yet, 'tis a notion that doth warrant further consideration. Uri! You motherfucker. Oh, you can't be serious. Cast your minds, if you will, to the elemental wheel I did show you in the Bookman shelves. Casting mind? Okay, I remember this. Bedroom poster. Wind giveth rise to lightning, whose spark doth produce fire. By restoring both wind and fire in tandem, we may maintain a balance between these dynamic elemental forces. So he always knew we were going to need to do this. When were you going to speak up? Oh shit, I missed dialogue. Well, that sucks. Oh, so perhaps it's not so absurd after all, eh, Thancred? I wouldn't dream of questioning Ryne's grasp of the science behind it. My concern is for the burden this would place not only on Tu, but Ryne as well. What do you both make of the plan? If Ryne thinks it'll work, I'm willing to give it a trial. As long as you know what you're letting yourselves in for, you're going to need all your strength, so see that you get plenty of rest. Okay. Gaia. She's fed up. She's just gonna fight them both. It was her idea. It seems Ryne is reluctant to air her concerns. Were you to rally her spirits, she may become more willing to talk. Come on, Ryne. Come on. Yes, you're right. There's no use in trying to pilot Eden while I've got other things on my mind. It's about Gaia, you see. The truth is that apart from Alize and Alphino, I hardly know anyone my own age. I thought that I should make an effort to be nice to Gaia, but, well, you've seen how she is around me. She's a fucking bitch. Yeah, I understand that she's got her own problems to deal with, but I thought that maybe I could help her in some way. It's not my place to intrude, and I should probably just leave her be until we finish restoring the elements. After all, that's more important, isn't it? Let me talk to Gaia while you concentrate on the task at hand. Is what I would have said. Once upon a time. It seems to me that you're the one best qualified to take care of this little problem. I know she can be a bit prickly, to put it mildly, but if anyone can get through to her, it's you. Although we've only known her for a short while, we're all she's got. And I think she realizes that. Just let her know she's not alone, and she'll come around eventually. Alright, I'll give it a try. Do you have any advice? Thancred certainly has the gift of the gab. He'll know what to say. Ryne can talk the hind legs off a behemoth. I think Thancred's got that riz. He knows more, I think. I'm afraid that since arriving in the first, I've had little time to mingle with any of the locals, and I haven't a clue what a young woman like Gaia would be interested in. Ah, that's given me an idea. I'll start with some small talk and go from there. Actually, since before she even woke up, I've been asking Lena about what's popular in the Crystarium. I thought it might be nice to show Gaia around the place one day, you see? So that's what you were doing. I suppose it makes for a nice change of pace from all that studying. And I must commend thee on thy choice of confidant. The captain's powers of observation maketh her a veritable font of wisdom concerning the behaviour of the Crystarium's citizenry. Thanks, Uri. Yes, and now it's time to put that knowledge to good use. Don't let the fear of rejection hold you back. Persistence is the key. Speaking from experience by any chance? Whatever do you mean? Lessons learned from days spent in pursuit of ladies fair, one might suspect. Guy, you couldn't help yourself, could you? Alright, Thancred. Your secret's safe with me. Ahem. May I remind you that the reason we're here is to create a better future for everyone in the first, which includes you and Gaia. While it might not be on the same scale as bringing back life to the empty, if you're able to befriend her, that will be another way of contributing to a brighter tomorrow. So go on. She's waiting for you. Alright, wish me luck. Ryne is ready to approach the decidedly unapproachable Gaia. You had best observe the conversation from within earshot. Ha! Just stretching. What the fuck do you want? Oh, nothing really. It can wait till later. No, Ryne! For all we knew, there might not even be a later. If you've got something to say, hurry up and spit it out. Is everything alright? Not feeling strange from being around Eden or anything? Is that what you came here to talk about? Actually, I wanted to ask you. Moo? Would you like to go have coffee and biscuits with me? Coffee and biscuits. What? Coffee, biscuits. They serve them at the second serving in the Crystarium. Everyone's talking about them, so I thought that maybe once we finished our work here, you and I could go there together. Let me get this straight. You came to talk to me about biscuits? Yes, they're light and crispy, and when you dip them in the coffee, they go all nice and squidgy. Ew. The only reason you're even interested in that in the first place is because everyone else is doing it. Can't think for yourself? I do what I want, when I want. After all, the world could end at any moment. Bang. That's not going to happen. Not if I've got anything to do with it. Listen, Gaia, I understand what you're going through. Believe me, I do. But you mustn't lose hope. A new day will come, then another, and another. Life's not so bad if you give it a chance. You'll see. Shut up. You think you even know me? Even I don't know who I am. Until I find the truth, I'll never be free. Then we'll find it together. I've seen enough pain, enough loss, and I don't want to see any more. And that includes you, Gaia. Why do you care so much about other people? What have they ever done for you? I'm sure you haven't forgotten how we Ilmorans treated you, the precious Oracle of Light, like a bird in a cage. And yet, you act as if none of that ever happened. So forgiving, so selfless. You and your family brought back the night sky, and you finally had the chance to lead a normal life, but instead you're flying around in a giant sin-eater trying to turn a barren wasteland into some sort of paradise. And for what? Dang. Why is she going so hard? Chill out. I may not remember much of my past, but I'm fairly certain I've never heard of anything so ridiculous. Out of morbid curiosity, I'll see it through to the end. But if you think that makes us friends, you're very much mistaken. Gaia. Teenagers. I surmised that to keep Gaia waiting over long would only agitate her further. Well surmised, Ryne. Yes. Well, she doesn't seem like a very nice person at all. Yo, you little bitch. Not you as well. Look, I've had enough small talk to last me a lifetime, so don't even bother. I believe you have a job to do, yes? And be quick about it. You know who the fuck I am? You know who I am? You know what I've done? I think we've both rested for long enough. Let's get started, shall we? I hope it all goes according to plan. I feel bad for her. To defeat the deiform manifestations of both wind and fire shall require every last mote of thy strength. That thou hast triumphed over such beings in previous encounters should be at the forefront of thy mind as we commence the summoning. I have to think of both? Where are we going this time, Ryne? The place called Ashfall doth satisfy our requirements, I believe. The fables speak of travelers sweltering beneath the blazing heat of the midday sun, while after nightfall slicing winds did tear at their cloaks. I see. Hopefully it won't be quite that bad when I draw out the elements. Ryne, my dear, may I remind thee that to focus is not the same as to deny other thoughts. Whatsoever it is that troubleth thee, thou wouldst be better for acknowledging it. Yes, you're right, of course. It's Gaia that I'm worried about. That as well. May thy concern for her land thee yet more strength. Okay. It's time. I'll begin drawing out the wind and fire in equal measure. I'm thinking 2. We'll only get one chance at this, so let's make it count. Oh, I'm like double thinking. Memories of Ifrit and Garuda reach through your mind. Furor. Okay. Well, that's unexpected. I would have called it something else, but... Alright. We know that soundtrack.
It worked! Both wind and fire have answered the call!
Oh. Ifrit is a lot less, like, ugly. Heritors of Fury. He grew bigger horns. Garuda looks a lot less bitchy, too. Okay, so where the fuck is Ifrit, huh? Not really sure how we could tell. Okay, melee 1 in. Melee 2 in. Oh. Oh, do we need 2 people to soak it? Okay, I see. I guess we spread those? I'm popping that because I don't have a fucking clue. Okay. Here he comes. Here's our boy. Oh, the arena change. Why do we go over here? I don't know. Oh no! Fucking eruptions. Oh, this is the same as... Okay, maybe not. That was the same as one of the Omega fights? Inferno Howl. Healer debuff, maybe? No. These mortals are not so easily bested. Uh-oh. Okay, we got a Jewel Fizz. Oh, fuck. Ah. Bad bar. I thought, oh my god, I was still immune. Okay. Oh shit, I like the lighting on that. Oh my god, we're getting the conjoined. Oh. That's sick. Not quite as hard as the ultimate reprisal on this. Sorry, I'm gonna stop with the uwu shit. Okay, so you really... Oh my god. They're throwing the book at us here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dead? Dead. Michael Bay. That was incredible. I never imagined they would fuse together like that. I did. But you took them down all the same. I suppose the main thing is that we're now two elements closer to restoring the ether of the empty. Let's go and see what difference it's made. Ooh, we got like a rainbow crystal now? Oh, we're nearly there. Where'd the purple go? We got Ryne though. This is good. It actually worked just like Ryne said it would. He is smart. Everything we could have hoped for. Well, not quite everything. Indeed, our endeavors have been repaid manifold. wonder what will happen when we restore ice. Snow? She still hates me. Is something the matter? One more element, and then what? You'll have achieved the impossible, while I'll still be nothing. No memory, no past, no family, nothing. The world has moved on and left me behind. Anyone who ever knew me is either dead or gone. Saj. So, almighty Eden, you can mend this broken world, but you can't restore one girl's memories? Give me back my life, damn you. Oh. I still hunger. What? Extinguish the accursed light. Awaken our true power. Enough riddles, tell me who I am. You are Gaia. I am Gaia. Yeah, we told you. What do you mean? Gaia, what's wrong? Reclaim your memories. Fulfill your destiny. So she's Oracle of Darkness. I don't understand. Gaia, can you hear me? Get away from me! Amidst the sound of falling rain, your voice called from within. Long after the rain passed, your voice echoed on. Ah, okay. While this downpour is precisely the result we were hoping for, the novelty of standing outside in the rain does wear off rather quickly. Not to mention, Gaia's looking a bit under the weather. Let's continue this conversation in Eden's core. I like this little campfire. Minus the rain. Why did the campfire come on before? Oh yeah, because we need, oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Right, Ifrit. Yes. Aha, that's cool. That's a neat little detail. Ere we set forth to restore the element of ice, I would discuss the manner in which the summoning shall be undertaken. Shiva, just tell me one thing. Is this going to bring the empty back to the way it was before the flood? While none can say for certain, the change we have observed at points of ethereal intersection doth give us cause for optimism. It may reasonably be assumed that the empty shall continue to transform, and in the decades to come, regain a semblance of its former state. Decades? I don't think you've quite grasped the sheer scale of the damage left in the wake of the flood. It would have swallowed the entire world if Minfilia hadn't stopped it. Even if Ryne has inherited her blessing, wounds like that don't heal overnight. After all, the empty has been utterly devoid of life for 100 years, and it might take even longer than that to bring life back. I don't expect immediate results, but I do know that it will stay like this forever unless we do something about it. My sentiments precisely. Only once the final element is restored shall we have a glimpse of the future that awaiteth those of generations yet to come. You do all this for a world you may not live long enough to see? Well, here I am, so absorbed in my own problems that I spare barely a thought for anyone besides myself. She gets it. We're fixing her. For so long, I've listened to that voice telling me what to do, who to be. I was so scared of what might happen if I disobeyed, but I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to be me. Who am I? What am I? Perhaps it's better if I never find out. If Ryne's the Oracle of Light, here to mend this broken world, what does that make me? Gaia, the Oracle of Darkness, bringer of misery and death, a monster. It's no wonder they left me. Mother, father, and next it'll be all of you. Then I'll be back where I started, where I've always been, alone. Gaia, is it the fairy? What's wrong? Afraid I might lose control and ruin all your carefully laid plans? No, it's you I'm worried about. Aww. Ryne, I'm going outside to clear my head. You just do what you need to do, alright? She's got like an internal struggle. She knows Ryne's just trying to be nice, but the fairy or the voice or whatever it is really trying to do something. I don't know what though. Something's wrong, I know it. That much is clear. If we have a repeat of her first visit to Eden, we may even be joined by those void-sent friends of hers. If you go and see what Gaia is doing, Ryne and I will stay with Ryne. Oh dang. The ice arena? Or this is the roof? My name is Gaia. That's what you said, isn't it? Eden, the flood. What does it all mean? No, it can't be. Is this what it's been waiting for all this time? Finally, you remember. Oh boy. She's got headaches too. What is this? The darkness that dwells within you, Gaia. What the fuck is that thing? The accursed spawn of light are drawn to it like moths to a flame, pathetic, mindless, and easily bent to its will. Sin Eaters? Now the time of awakening has come. Hey! How's it go? I mean, what the fuck? Phew. Ryne senses Sin Eaters. What's happened? Are all these little things Sin Eaters? Don't try to fight them. Just bring Gaia back inside. Quickly now. What is this? Oh! What's happened to her? That's a concern for later. First we must deal with those Sin Eaters. 2. If thou wouldst care to repel our assailants without, I would task Thancred with standing guard within. I shall tend to Gaia meanwhile. Okay. Iconoclasm. Iconoclasm, alright. So what the fuck is this shit? Antithesis Conscient, the idol of darkness.
So many of them. But nothing we can't handle.
Okay. That's a big ass hitbox. They're not all gonna attack us from like everywhere, right? Oh my god, that is some damage. Good check. Should I eat an egg? I'll eat an egg. Hang on, gotta eat. What? Is that what's controlling them? Okay, I'm guessing we want to be centered. And then we go out. Yeah, I see. What the? Oh, shield? Maybe? Are those void gates? Be careful. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, what do the void gates do? Oh, they go... Ah, oh my fucking god. This is Portal. We're playing Portal. Oh no. Oh no, bro. Why? My mind can't take this. Okay, so it's going into red. And then it's going into blue. Red and then into blue. So you want to be on... And then into red. Oh shit. Okay. That was a sick mechanic. What's this? Void Gate. What? Okay, so it's just... It's a little portal, alright. Oh man. Stack Reno? Oh, we got a double stack? I like the music though. What is this? You do a severe disruption in ethereal balance, damage taken from umbrella charge attacks is increased. Damage taken from astrally charge attacks will result in the astral effect. Okay, so it's like World of Darkness. Nice. Oh boy. Okay. Where'd he go? Where'd it go? The crystal. Oh fuck. Oh my. Oh no, oh dude. I was trying to figure it out. Fuck. I was trying to get forward before the cast went off. But every time you go forward, the fucking thing goes behind you. I was like trying to inch towards that AoE. I should have just went over here. Okay. We're back to ads phase. Alright. Explosion. I'm gonna pop that for that, I guess. What? Oh, there's a deep check. Holy fuck. Oh my god. All right. This one's a fun one, dude. Well, this one's fine because you don't need to be back there. So this is kind of the tutorial part of that mechanic, and then they test you on the next set. Okay, we're going blue first, then we're going red. Ah, fuck. So you don't really need to worry about, like, they can intercept and stuff. They can just land on top of each other. I was worried about landing on top of other people. You just put it wherever. Double stack of Reno. Perfect. Oh, I thought I saw someone die there. Just the net code. Okay, deeps check. We definitely okay, we're good. I got in. We seem to be pretty good here on the check. Ah, we're good. Okay. Something's coming, watch out. I love the colors. Oh, fuck. That hurt. Oh, not again. Oh no, we're not. No. Oh no. Okay. White is red. I didn't die. That is a good thing. Oh, not this shit again, dude. Oh, this is a tar soak? Okay, I can soak tar. I'm dead. Oh! Okay, now I'm dead. What was killing me? %. No. I do like the portable mechanic, but it's scary. Okay, blue is first, then red. Stand in red, then stand in blue. They really love this mechanic. I am all. Okay, white's going blue, so I need to be in red. Okay, nice. Man, this is a lot of brain activity for this one. Not this shit again. No, 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 no. Okay, we're good. Last 8%, we could LB3 if we wanted. Fuck it. I'm LB3ing. I never get to LB3. Push it! Boom! God damn, that was fun. And I got to LB3. Bye bye, burbs. Alright, the random thing is fucking just disappears. So that thing was commanding them, huh? She's still dead. She won't wake up. What do we do? Whoa, where is she? What is this place? She's in the void. Where is everyone? It's so quiet. So, I'm all alone. Even the fairy is gone. Endless silence. Endless darkness. Is this what death feels like? It's no use. No one can hear me. How ironic. All those times I wanted peace and quiet, and now that I finally have it, I wish I had someone to talk to. Aww. And I thought I couldn't stand to be around them. All their interfering and fussing. And yet, I was never lonely. But it's no use. Even after everything we went through, my memories still won't come back. There is no future awaiting me. Only emptiness. Those memories, they can stay lost forever. If only this pain will leave me. Oh God. No. Now I close my eyes and sink into darkness. Oh my God. And then I'll suffer no more. Gaia? It's gotta be Ryne. Mother. Father. Wake up. It's Ryne. I understand now. Why wait for tomorrow to claim us? Gaia, can you hear me? This perfect moment never has to end. I'm not giving up on you, Gaia. Say something. It is. Aww. What do you want? Please, I'm begging you. Remember all the things we said we'd do, like going to the second serving for coffee biscuits. I never... Gaia? Coffee biscuits? I never agreed to anything of the sort. You will now. We saved your life. Oh, thank goodness, I was so worried about you. She looks so depressed. Crack a smile, Gaia. Come on, you're alive. The world is a fantastic place. Ah, do you have to be so loud? The fairy fell silent, only to be replaced by Ryne's voice ringing through my head. She's secretly happy. She's secretly happy. I never thought I would be so glad to hear it. Aww, friends. You've all gone through a lot of trouble on my part. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Anyway, I've delayed you for long enough. Please carry on with what you came to do. No, she's the one delaying us. I'm glad you're back to your usual self, but how are you feeling? Much better now, but something is still bothering me. The fairy spoke to me in a dream, and a stream of memories rushed through my mind. I don't recall anything like this happening before, and I'm not sure what it all means. What sort of memories? I can't make any sense of them. They were only brief flashes seen through someone else's eyes. At least, that's what it felt like. Minfilia, that is, the first Oracle of Light, once served Hydaelyn as the word of the Mother. If the Oracle of Darkness is her counterpart under Zodiark, then we had best prepare ourselves for the worst. Oh. Aye, the Knight's return did dip the ethereal balance towards activity, which may have served to awaken the fragment of his power in the first. So that was Zodiark? Or at least part of Zodiark? Having thus roused, he did then fix his gaze upon she who had been marked by darkness, Gaia. Marked or no, Gaia is still her own person. Oh my god, she smiled! Everything alright? No, it's nothing. Sure. Anyway, let's forget about all that for now. There'll be plenty of time to think it through once the last element's restored. Oh, synced up, I like it. It's that Elysian mind meld. If thou believest thyself well enough, then I see no reason for delay. Let us forthwith attend the revitalization of ice. I like it. Oh no, not the... Oh, Refulgence. Shiva then. 2. As the only one here to have actually seen the primal, perhaps you could describe her for us. Oh, I want to do both, but I like this story better. She and the great worm Refulgence shared an undying bond. To find a kindred spirit is such an ancient and fearsome creature. I can hardly imagine what sort of person she must have been. The long since departed Shiva was a source of great inspiration to Azael, whose method of summoning differed greatly from any we had previously encountered. By the echo did she bear witness to the deeds of the noble Shiva, and thus was she moved to dedicate her being to that selfsame cause. 'Twas this devotion that granted her the power of a primal. So she was able to control it herself. Not getting any funny ideas, are you? Just thinking aloud, that's all. Anyway, we'd better get going. Our journey leadeth to the great glaciers situated in the northmost region of the Empty. I'll get us there as quickly as I can. I love that song too. It's time to draw out the ether. I was thinking... Yes? That I should go with you this time. I want to be the vessel for Shiva. Being still and passive by nature, ice is the element that's most strongly aligned to light. I'll need to get close and use my own abilities as well as Eden's to draw it out. So that Oracle of Light becometh the Oracle of Ice? I cannot claim to be in favor of this stratagem, and yet the primal we encountered in the source was summoned in much the same manner. The inherent advantages are undeniable. Absolutely out of the question. Have you forgotten what 2 does to the primals we summon? I'm not about to stand by and watch as he and Ryne beat the tar out of each other. In any case, the ether only returns to the Empty once the creature's been slain, although it seems you haven't taken that into consideration yet. Presumably there's a safe way to disperse it, but it's still far too risky. I thought you had more sense, Ryne. But it's not as bad as it sounds. Were the deiform entity as volatile as the primals we have previously summoned, it would be logical to assume that, in her role as conduit, Ryne would be hard-pressed to retain control. too would have no recourse but to defend themselves by any means necessary, else his life be forfeit. I know it's dangerous, but I can't let that hold me back. Please, I've got to try. But I don't see why this is even necessary in the first place. You never had to take risks like this for the other elements. Eden possesses almost infinite power. But what would happen if it began acting without my intervention? If I started to feed on the ether just like the other Sin Eaters, it would undo all of our hard work. 'Tis a disconcerting eventuality, and one which cannot be dismissed. I'm worried that even if we realign the elements, things will eventually return to how they were following the flood. Yeah. But if I train Eden how to nurture the environment rather than drain the life from it, we can leave it to take care of the empty in our place. I'll channel the ether through myself and show Eden how it's done. This isn't some house pet we're dealing with. If it all goes wrong, then what? I know this sounds like I'm taking a leap of faith, but it has been a gamble every step of the way. We've managed to come this far because of faith in ourselves and in each other. I've made my feelings on the matter perfectly clear, but what say you two? Why me? Why me? I'll hold back as much as possible. I'll try not to kill you. Yeah, don't worry. I'll go easy on you. Well, Ryne, I suppose that if you've got your heart set on this, there's no point in trying to dissuade you. Just don't do anything reckless. Is that clear? As crystal. I see what you did there. This is going to work, I promise. I'll make sure of it. Well, for all our sakes, I certainly hope so. Because if the primal takes over, it'll be fine. With all of you by my side, I know that whatever happens, it'll work out in the end. All of us? I hope you're not including me. I can't even deal with my own problems, never mind yours. It's enough just knowing you're here. Anyway, I've decided to take a leaf out of your book. I do what I want when I want. I've made my decision, so now I have to see it through. Yes, but this is a different kettle of fish altogether. Well, the point is that this is what I want, and I'll do whatever it takes to make it work. Shit! So, this is how much it means to you. Finally, Ryne's like, badass mode. Memories of Shiva envelop your mind. What? Don't ruin Shiva. Don't ruin her. All I ask for this one. Don't turn her into some monstrosity. I don't know how, but I can see her too. This might actually work. Refulgence. Alright. We are on mine. Refulgence. This arena looks cool as fuck. Oh shit, is she gonna do that?
Upon the power of Shiva.
She's doing it. Look at her go. Holy shit. She looks sick. Look at that armor.
No! She's lost control!
Oh no.
Stop her!
Oh no. Oh no. She's also grown about 10 feet. Okay.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Well, this is going to be interesting. Dude, that's a lot of damage.
The light shall usher in peace.
Oh! Okay. Yep, didn't see that one.
Impudence!
Oh no. Oh no. No. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. A sneaky little Luke mechanic there. Wait, did she just get Nikki? What the fuck? Okay, ice not touching. I know this mechanic. Double slap? I like how they've taken some of the extreme mechanics from the primals and like repurposed them.
Shall freeze.
That's something I noticed with the other ones. I've never actually had these, I don't think. Alright. Okay, that's the knockback. Sally died. Or Reno. Get good. What is this thing? What are these things? Oh! The party's gone. Ah!
Such impudence!
I replaced one Valen stack with the other. Nice. Stack? Maybe? A bit. I have no,
Tranquility must be restored to the land.
Oh yeah, we got the badass phase. Darn it. Or what? Something. What the fuck? What the fuck? We kill these things? Oh my god, this is sick. Oh, we don't let it touch? Oh, it's a little deeps check? Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. Kill it. So we can't allow it to heal basically? Or... Oh fuck. We're dead. Okay. That's a cool like little DPS check thing. Okay. Ryne's got some she's got fists. I always look up there, I'm like, okay, it is that one. Oh, not risking that. Get fucked. Okay. Okay, that's the unsafe quadrant.
Shatter.
Right? Oh, no, that's the... No. What the fuck is that shit? Two Vuln Sacks is better than 1 damage done. I'll take that all day. Maybe not for this, though. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
He must be restored to the land.
Actually, it didn't. And it's running out. This is good. Okay. Shall we take one at a time? Perfect. Oh no, Sally! Why did that happen? Okay. Do you have to kill them before they reach or some shit? Oh, I'm dead. Or do they do little AoEs or something? Oh yeah, I die. Let me do a Vault review real quick. Oh, we did it? We're in? Never mind. You have prevented a flood of light. Sick. Yeah, I like the tune. Okay. I do not want to be here.
Light consume you.
No, what? That killed me. I have no idea what the fuck is happening here. Just soap? Oh, not this shit again, man. Oh, this shit again.
Such impudence.
Scythe kick. You fucker. You fucking piece of fucking shit. You fucker.
Resplendent.
I like Gazelle better.
Grant me strength.
I said it.
Shatter.
Okay, I lived. I lived. Oh my god, not... So what is this mechanic doing? You have to get close to them? No? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. What is that shit? Is anybody tallying my Vuln stacks? Okay, looking for the eye. Ah, you can't catch me.
Such impudence.
Damn, this is a banger. Holy fuck. Only deeps left. I got this, guys, don't worry. Bard carry. The rare bard carry. Okay, never mind. Holy shit. Oh my god. Is this like just progressively getting worse damage? Is this... Yeah, I'm dead. You guys got this. 2%, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Tank and healer carry. Just shield the fuck out of everything. I'm alive for the last percent. Get my GCD off. I helped. I helped. Don't tell me she phases again. Oh, whoa. Oh, Jesus.
I can't.
Look at her outfit. That looks sick.
The light! It's too much for her to bear!
Oh, shit.
Ugh, she won't last much longer! Enough of this. Power of darkness, answer my call!
Oh, okay. Damn, this is anime as fuck.
Yeah!
Gaia comes in blasting.
Damn this light!
I'd help, but
Damn it all!
damn it all. Okay, we get a final. This is an enrage timer. Oh my god, flood of light coming.
Not on my future.
Here,
Our
take some
future.
take some party buffs.
I want to see what tomorrow will bring. No, we're so close.
This don't look too good, guys. This looks pretty tight.
Do something. Anything.
I'm hitting my buttons. Oh shit! We got it! We went from 30% to fucking nothing like that. God damn. That was pretty epic. Well, I didn't know she had a hammer. Yeah. Dang. Holy moly. Ryne. She's just holding her hammer. She's awake. You were there. I heard you. What happened to Shiva? Is she still in control? No, she's gone. But Gaia... What? Coffee and biscuits? That hammer, it matches your dress. Pretty sick hammer. Oh shit. I see you're back to your normal idiotic self. Whoa. Aww. Aww, twins. Look, isn't it pretty? Maybe we could take it with us. Ice tends to melt, you know? Not this sort. Well, if you say so. Anyway, it might even make a nice necklace. That's a brilliant idea. We're gonna need that fucking hammer to break it into 2 parts. Wilt thou not rush to her aid? Perhaps I'm getting slow in my old age, because it would seem Gaia has beaten me to it. To think that she would be the one to break the ice. Ahem. Ha! The look. They may have gotten off to a rocky start, but I think they'll make quite the pair. Is that a hint of melancholy I detect in thy voice? Something akin to a pining mother bird whose chicks have flown the nest. Aww. Daddy Thankwood. Oh god, he feels old. Existential dread. Father Bird, if you don't mind. But you're not entirely wrong. Still, when the day finally comes to say goodbye, it heartens me to know she won't be alone. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? I mean, I know everybody dies and shit, but like, you know something we don't, Thancred? After that, we can go to the second serving for coffee biscuits. She really wants her coffee biscuits. Fine, you win. And if they're anything less than perfection itself, I'll never let you live it down. They're not to your liking. There are plenty of other things to try. I suppose we both deserve a little treat after all that hard work. Hee hee. We certainly do. Hee 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 hee. There we were, laughing as if we had not a care in the world. Fleeting though it was, in that moment, I was content. Aww. But my life was never meant to be so simple. I guess this is Shadowbringers, right? That seems too happy an ending for Shadowbringers. Or, well, I know it's not over, but like the final tier, it seems like they're gonna flip that and make us depressed again. God damn it. I can see it coming. I'm so sorry, everyone. I clearly have a long way to go before I can handle that kind of power. But we achieved what we set out to do, as I had faith we would. So without further ado, let's return to camp and admire our work. Oh, there's the green. It's life. Nice. How did we need ice for that? Maybe it just took some time for it to grow. Or actually, no, we needed the whole balance thing, right? That makes more sense. Okay, so we're all in balance. Now what? I feel like we've achieved all our goals here. Like, what do? I can feel all of the revitalized elements working in harmony. I've always believed Eden had the power to restore the empty, but I never expected it to happen so quickly. I think we owed all to Gaia skills with a hammer. You're the one who made all of this possible. She kind of is. We ran into a few problems with Shiva, to say the least, but the others all went more or less according to plan. That we were able to come so far along this arduous journey may rightly be attributed to thine unwavering resolve. 100% it did. Aye. When you said that you'd reclaim this world, you truly meant it. We're proud of you, Ryne. I wonder if the effects from the rebalanced ether will spread to the rest of the empty. Perhaps we'll just have to wait and see. Besides, I'm sure we could all do with the rest. I must say, Ryne, it's refreshing to see you take a more measured approach for a change. Oh no. Depression. Well, if my experience here has taught me anything, it's that I shouldn't rush into things unprepared. And I've also learned that there are some problems that can't be solved alone. Is that so? Since you freed me from Mulemore, I've met all sorts of kind of people who've gone out of their way to help me. I thought that I should do everything in my power to repay their kindness and make the world a better place. But now more than ever, I realize there's a limit to what I can achieve by myself. Even though I was able to summon Shiva, I couldn't control such vast amounts of ether. If Gaia hadn't been there for me, I might never have returned to normal. I could say the same about you. I was trapped in a nightmare, but you freed me. It seems we're more alike than I thought. We might not be able to do everything by ourselves, but if we look out for each other, then we can face our problems together. That's if you don't mind. She still hasn't got totally rid of her timidness. No, it's fine. Really. If things don't work out, we can always go our separate ways. Saj. But, on the other hand, if I can resist the urge to punch you whenever you annoy me, which I must say is quite often, I have no objections to staying around. Friends! You mean it? Oh, thank you, Gaia. Thancred. A little tear? Is that a little tear I see? May I suggest we continue the conversation in Amarang? Though the empty may now supporteth foliage, the land's normalization hath but begun, and to linger over long still entaileth risks. Is aught the matter, Thancred? Nothing you need to worry about. Let's go. Before we do anything else, we should report to Yalfort. He'll want to know how we've been getting on in the empty. Speaking of Mord Souq, there was a snack of some sort that caught my eye last time. I can't quite describe it, but it looked, oh no, squidgy. Despite a strong suspicion that I may live to regret it, I'd like to try one. Oh, I think I know the one you mean. They might not be much to look at, but I bet they taste amazing. Perhaps we could also try a pot of those jellied wrigglers or whatever they're called. I'll even let you take the first bite. Ew, no thank you. First coffee biscuits, now worms and jelly. Heavens forbid the two of you might actually eat some proper food. Dad! Come on! Who, may I ask a favour of thee? Whilst Thancred and I return unto the Crystarium to inform our comrades of our recent exploits, I would have thee accompany Ryne and Gaia to Mord Souq. Alright. I trust all is well, Miss Gaia. Oh, we had the creepy voice for him. My bad. It will once we get out of this desert town. If I have to spend another night in that dingy little room, I shall scream. I'm terribly sorry to hear that the accommodation was less than satisfactory. I'll investigate the availability of more comfortable lodgings post-haste. Yes, I think we'll be staying in Souq. At least for the time being. It might take a while for me to write the report, as our expedition was rather eventful. True, I really appreciate everything you've done, and I'm sorry for all the trouble I've put you through. Still fretting about that, are you? What's done is done. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? For now. You're right. Now, how about that treat we promised ourselves? They might not have coffee biscuits here, but I've heard the Wriggler cakes are to die for. Or was that you'll die from eating them? Only one way to find out, I guess. I'm sure trying the local delicacies will keep us occupied between writing reports and thinking about the next plan of action. Hopefully we'll have another chance to visit the Empty to see how things are coming along, and don't even think about leaving me behind. Alright. To unlock the next quest, you must complete the main scenario quest, Echoes of a Fallen Star. Okay. Savage, anyone? Just kidding. Alright. Well, that was fun as fuck. That was very, very fun. I can't imagine what the last year is going to be like. I don't even know who we're going to face at this point. We've been through all the primals. More primals, maybe? Okay, well, that's going to do it for the first 2 tiers of Eden, the Shadowbringers raid series. That was absolutely epic. That was like way more than I was expecting. In terms of mechanics, it was fun. I just loved the story. I think what I particularly loved about the story was that it was so simple. You know, we're bringing life back to this region of where the light had completely destroyed, and we re-envisioned the primals and the primal fights in a much more brutal manner with new mechanics and very intuitive mechanics was the part I really liked about it. And we bring life back here, and then we meet a new character in Gaia, and how she's going to play in, I think, a lot more into the final tier where we really touch on Eden itself. What is this? The Oracle of Darkness and the Void and everything there. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that all resolves. And I think the first 2 tiers here were a really good introduction to that and a good setup for the final tier, which I assume is going to be a banger. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one a lot. Hope you guys can join me for that. Thank you guys for watching through. And yeah, as always, don't forget, if you want to help support the channel, become a member by hitting the join button just below the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it as well. And I'll see you guys, next time for tier 3 of Eden raid series. See you guys then. Peace.